Hey, we're here. It's day 4 in England with the City Movement podcast. This
Cheers.
is Jeff Snyder. Cheers. Well done.
Yes,
well done.
yes.
I'm here with David Newman. Where are we, David?
We are in Dulverton, England, and behind us is the church where actually George Williams grew up. And so it's kind of a special place. And so here's kind of what we'd want to share about this church. George Williams looks back on his time and says, the sermons were lifeless. The Spirit of God didn't seem to be present. It was just like a religion, just an institution. And he grew up thinking there's nothing all that special about church. And his only memory is that they would get done with church, and then they would file outside, and the minister would lead them in athletic competitions. They would like wrestle and have races and do all kinds of things like that. So it's like a sad picture of church, the opposite of what we'd ever want to be.
But it's also like the beginning of the mix of athletics and ministry that we even see in the YMCA.
Seeds were planted in his heart of like ministry slash faith together. But so we would say to our church and all the churches in the City Movement, don't just be dead religion, lifeless sermons, lacking the Spirit of God. Let us be alive with the Spirit, speaking God's word, not just a building, but a movement of churches.
Yeah.
So, and there are crows in the background. Jeff, did you want to share with us what we learned about crows this month?
We've been learning a lot of things about farming and English culture over the last couple days.
Yes.
And I think there's one story that sticks out the most to David.
Yes.
He can't stop talking
I know
about
Ashley and Jeff said I shouldn't share it, but we'll just go with it because you love me anyways, right? Okay, so the way that sheep often die on these farms in England.
I'm not sure if it's true to say they often die.
Okay, well, the way that some die.
Sometimes.
Okay, well, this was the story we heard this morning. They get so much gas trapped in their 4 stomachs. I didn't know they had 4 stomachs. That they actually, when they fall over with all that gas, they actually die from like this monster like amount of gas, inability to let it go, and they die because their stomach explodes. And when they do, we mentioned the crows in the background, crows come and peck at their bottoms and peck at their eyes. So they die of a monstrous amount of gas with crows pecking their eyes out. That is a horrible way to die, Jeff Snyder.
We really bring the good content here.
Holy smokes. Welcome to England. Tally-ho.
Hey, for those of you who have been thinking about us and praying for us over these last couple days, thank you. Like I
you went from crow pecking eyes out to thank you for praying.
I try and bring the real stuff. I think like our the relationships we built with some of the families we've gotten to know here in Dulverton and the weather have been so much better than they thought we've been. So keep praying for our trip. We love you guys and miss you guys. And that was it for here. This is our last shot in Dulverton. Next time we see you, we'll probably be on the coast, maybe looking at a lighthouse.
Yes. Tally-ho.
For David Newman, I'm Jeff Snyder. Hey, it's the end of day 4 here in England, and we are at the southern tip, overlooking, should I say the southern tip? Is that Jurassic Coast? We're overlooking the English Channel in front of Portland-Bill Lighthouse. David, why don't you tell me, why are we in a lighthouse?
We are inspired because the mission of the YMCA is that it's meant to be 14,000 lighthouses shining the light of Jesus in the darkness. And so part of this little trip is we're seeing some amazing, beautiful lighthouses, filming and saying, Lord, let that be us. Let us be the light.
Yeah, so we talk about it. Let's have 14,000 churches and YMCAs partnering with them to be lighthouses across the world. And we think it's a great representation for what we're going for. And we are not only in love with this lighthouse, but just the natural beauty of creation that we've gotten to experience on this coast the last few hours. So we're just going to swing the camera around because you guys don't want to look at us and show you what we're looking at. Thanks for joining us. Tally-ho!
Tally-ho!